going on? This is My Life in the Shot. I'm your host down in Washington. Mass shooting out of Baltimore that leaves 30 people shot, 28 injured, 2 pronounced. Renee, what's going on with this story?
Yeah, so on July 2nd, around 12:30 a.m., 911 center got some calls of a shooting. So when they arrived on the scene, there was a woman that was deceased, multiple people shot, one pronounced at the hospital, age ranges from 13 to 32 years old. And right now we have 3 in critical. And it's to note, there are no suspects that are named, but they believe at least 2 shooters as suspect that shot into a crowd of people at a block party.
2 people shot. One of them is only 18-year-old female. Her name is Aaliyah Gonzales. That's the young girl you see right here. Other young man is Kylis Fagbemi, 20 years old. What happened to the days where you just went after your suspects? 2023, we're seeing just you ride up and you blast literally everybody on that block, man, women, and child alike. What is that?
Right. So we don't know what started it, if it was targeted, if they just shot into a group of people. They don't know. They do have some type of surveillance.
Yeah, so I'm going to bring you guys, right, that surveillance that I opened up with where they saw people just running, but you really couldn't see nothing. What they're going to say is they're looking for 2 gunmen. Check this out. So at first, I'm looking 12:30 a.m. on a Sunday morning, like Saturday night, Sunday morning. But, you know, once upon a time, it was average and it was normal for your kids to be at least play in front of the house. Granted, it may be 10:30, 11, 12:30. That's pushing it. But, all right, so they're going to say, police said 2 13-year-olds, a 14-year-old, 3 15-year-olds, 5 16-year-olds, 4 17-year-olds. Wow, 5 18-year-olds. Am I reading this right? 20-year-old, 22, 23, 31, 32, all wounded.
Yeah, that's really sad. That's really sad because that's our youth, right? So those ages are really young. So they're saying a block party. And I'm thinking, I read an article somewhere that said that particular area is called the Brooklyn Homes neighborhood, that they kind of have a history of maybe a little bit of gun violence. So I think going forward, when you're having some type of party or anything like that, you might want to rethink having a group of people out late at night like that.
It's a shame that we can't even go in front of our houses. Once upon a time, and I get that, in front of your house, 13 and 14 teenagers, you should be able to be safe right in front of your house. At first I'm like 13. Whoa, what are you doing out that late? But in front of your house, that should be the safest place in the world.
Yeah.
If anywhere. So they're gonna say Baltimore police shooting around 12:35 a.m. 18-year-old young girl, 30 wounded. I'm gonna bring you guys on mass shootings here in the United States. Renee, what's the stats with mass shootings?
Right. So they're already saying just the beginning of this month is just July 3rd. So in just this month, it's been 3 mass shootings so far, just on July 3rd. And then in the U.S. for 2023, there's been 338 mass shootings already. Can you believe that?
Whoa. All right. So now one of the things they're going to talk about is, one of the Baltimore mayor, first thing he came out and said was, whoa, where are all these guns coming from? But you got to understand that we're coming from so many generations of household people having guns, and so of course, legal gun owners, gun stores, gun shops, gun shows, where you can just go and buy, hand them down to your kids, hand them down to your family members, relatives, your homies, your partners, stolen guns. There's not going to be a way to control guns in this country. They're here to stay.
Right. And then another thing I want to note, that BPD says that they were short-handed that night. There were only like 7 officers on patrol in that particular area. I read in Yahoo article. And also in general, they're just short. I think they said they have like a 700 officer shortage, and weekly police officers are leaving. So that's a huge issue.
Right. So they're saying I don't know if it's just Chicago, Baltimore, is it all Democratic cities, but police officers, detectives,
New York as well.
wow, are
Yeah.
declining and they're quitting, and they're just saying, hey, you know what? Y'all have at it. Y'all do what you do. I've been said this. Even when the George Floyd protest, I've been said it. There's an article where a cop was caught texting the rest of his officers saying just to do bare minimum. Kind of saying, hey, you know, go pick that dude up off the ground and don't even ask no questions. I've been to the scene of crime scenes and the police won't even ask no questions. They'll go pick that person up and be gone.
Yeah.
And be like, all right, y'all leave. See ya. Peace.
We definitely need solutions because, I mean, if you're not going to have a police department, so I don't know what some of those solutions would be. I mean, it seems like you can't stop the guns from coming in, then you don't have enough police officers. So I think the communities are going to have to come together and try to figure something out.
They're saying Chicago alone, when Mayor Brandon Johnson came in, was saying it's something like a shortage of 300 something detectives. It was.
I believe it, yeah.
These are people who have to solve a lot of these homicides.
Right.
I've talked to parents of homicide victims, and they're like, yo, I talked to that detective once.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
that's very sad.
So now all these mass shootings, we just refuse to just not top the charts in one stat, don't we? Like, wow, come on, man. This is part of the aftermath here. I'm going to show you guys. This is part of the aftermath. You can just see this. And it seems as if it's like closed off. Like it's nowhere to really, you know. But, you know, the code of silence. The code of silence. Somebody out there knows exactly what happened.
Right. So far, they haven't named any suspect. They just believe 2 shooters. And the reward is only at $8,000. So I don't know who's maybe going to come forth with information about that.
Every Philly shooting is at least 20,000.
Yeah.
We had 30 people shot. And we're talking only $1,000.
And our youth, these are young people, you know, 13 to, 32 years old?
With all those teenagers, I'm willing to bet whoever did it had to be 17, 18 years old.
Yeah, yeah. And so it was at nighttime, so I guess the cameras, maybe you can't really see someone's face. But hopefully they have cameras elsewhere that caught a car or something like that. I mean, you can't have someone shoot 30 people and just be out here out on the streets.
Exactly. Wow, you get away with that. That's and whoever gets caught for that should absolutely never, ever, ever see the light of day ever again. Both of them. They will be caught.
Yeah.
Anyway, appreciate you coming on, Renee. Make sure you guys go to YouTube, go to My Life in the Shot, My Life in the CHI. Appreciate y'all. Like, share this video. Peace, y'all.
City on fire. Ooh, down to the wire. It's my life in the shy. Ooh, it's my life in the shy.